Good afternoon. This is Jill, and we're going to talk a little bit about kennel design and management today. And we're here at the Dashing Kennel. We have 18 dogs that are housed in runs, indoor-outdoor runs, in this kennel building. And we have 4 exercise yards, and right here you can just see 2 of them that are outside the kennel. The 4 runs are each about a ½ acre in size, and we split the 18 dogs up into small compatible groups into each of the yards. Having 4 also allows us to separate out males and females, particularly if we might have a female in heat. Another aspect of our kennel management is that our dogs, when we're not with them, are housed in the kennels, either by themselves or in some cases with another dog. And the only time that they are out here in these yards is when we are out with them. And that again is just another safety feature. The yards are designed so that each of them has access to some sort of a safety area, and this allows people to go from yard to yard without being in a yard with dogs in it and then going into another yard with dogs in it. I'm standing here in a safety area, and I'm on one end of the kennel, and I'm looking out into 2 of the kennel yards. And our fencing is cyclone fencing, and it's heavy duty. It's 6 feet tall, and we got this type of fencing when we had Alaskan Huskies and Samoyeds, and probably if I were to do this over knowing that I was going to have Siberian Huskies, I would have raised the height to 7 feet. But we don't have that, and I do have 1 climber in the kennel, and so we had to install hot wire, and you can see that. You can see the insulators there, and there's the hot wire. There's 3 strands on all the way around this kennel yard. 1 at the bottom, which prevents digging, and this middle one is actually a ground wire, and then the top one is also a hot wire. Having small numbers of dogs out loose in the yards together allows us to pair compatible dogs together, and we have many different numbers of compatible sets, and we generally rotate them around a bit. But we do have some dogs that we don't put in yards together. When I'm out with the dogs, I like to work on certain things, and some of that includes getting their attention, and also manners, and getting them to sit for cookies and things like that. Good boy, Sonar. So I don't want them all crowding around me or jumping on each other. And this takes some work. Good boy, Sonar. Okay, I'm in a new yard, and this is the same exercise. I've got treats, and I want the dogs to be calm around me and to sit before they get something. Good girl, Zena. Good girl. Oh. Hello, Cassie. They're not pushing around each other. They're just waiting because they know they'll be rewarded. The Siberians, a good recall is an important thing, and as I've mentioned, in any case, I do like to be able to get my dog's attention when I want to. So, trying again here. Kachina's over in the shade. She's got a little bone, and I'm gonna see if I can get her to come to me. Kachina! Kachina! Come on! Come on, Gina. Here she comes. Here she comes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Very good. The other kennel management techniques that we use is that when we're feeding, we want the dogs to be pretty quiet and not have their feet on the kennel door, not be jumping up and down, and preferably be sitting. And when they display those behaviors, then we'll reward them by feeding them. So in this case, Echo is off the kennel door and he's sitting, and I'm going to feed him. I've got Ernie and Roper, and I'm waiting for them to have their paws off the doors and offer me a good behavior. Maybe a sit. That's it. The foundation for attention in the yard or anywhere else starts one-on-one, and this is how it starts for me. So since Iris was not one to give me a lot of attention out in the yard, I thought I'd bring her in here where there's less distraction. But as you can see, she's given me quite a bit. But we'll see how things go. I like to use a clicker. Iris. Iris. Only going to click her for sitting. She thinks it's when I have my hand up here. But she has to learn that different positions also will provide a treat.